Hello students, I hope that you are doing good and you are safe. Today in our session we are going to discuss some important points on email writing. Now, as we know that this is the era of competition, right? And in the era of competition, there are many things, there are many skills which needed to be developed in human beings. In olden eras, there were many means of communications where we can have conversations and the message passing, or we can say the sharing of messages from one person to another person. The email writing is the same thing, but in modern era, the usage of email writing has been increased day by day. Before starting or before explaining the format of email writing, as this is very important in 11 as well as in 12th standard. So, before discussing this, I would like to tell you something that nowadays, if we say about business or any class or any, we can say, field, the email writing process is common because people are using laptops, people are using computers, as this is the digital era. So many of us are very comfortable to have communication and conversation with the help of email writing. Yes, let us discuss the format. I have written some important points which the students are going to cover in their email writing. First of all, I would just like to start with from. See, now if we say or if we focus on the format of letter writing, so the same goes with the email writing, because if we talk about letters or if we talk about email writing, both are the same. The intention of both is to communicate or is to share the message with one person to another person. Yes, but today as we are talking and focusing more on email writing, we will be first starting with from. What is from? It is including the sender's email ID. Now for email ID, it is very compulsory to have your emails, right? Without emails, the emails cannot be sent or received. So in from portion, the sender will be sending the message. So the sender's email ID is very required. Say for example, I am the sender of mail. I am the sender of email to my students or to my principals or to my higher authorities. So it is very compulsory to have my own email ID. So I will be the sender at the same time. Next we will be talking about to whom I am sending the emails. That is called the recipients of email ID, right? The person who are going to receive that particular email, right? Next is CC. CC is the thing where we can attach many email IDs to share the same email with many people, right? This is called CC. Next we will come to BCC. Now this type of command, if we use in email ID, that means here I have written a notice that other individual receiving the same mails with, we can say, invisible ID. Their IDs will be invisible for the others. Next is subject. Very important part, that if we do not have subject, that means we are not intended or we are not we can say particularly focused that what type of mail ID we are going to share. So that's why subject, mentioning the subject and clearing the subject part is very important, so that we can directly have focus that on what particular topic the same mail ID is. So this is the portion we are just moving ahead on this side. Then the next is salutation. In letter writing, we used to have dear sir, dear ma'am, or respected sir, ma'am, hi, hello. The same way goes with the email writing. Salutation includes the words like dear, respected, hi, hello, XYZ, and etc. See, nowadays, if you are writing respected, mainly in today's era or in today's modern times and generation, respected is stipulated and limited with the academic portion, and dear or hi, hello is called a universal usage. Say for example, I am writing a mail or I am posting something somewhere, and I don't know who is the receiver or who is the receiver on what position he or she is. So I will just write dear sir or ma'am, right? This is the professional way to communicate with the people. So salutation is very important part, and whatever I have included in this board, these are called the key portion, or we can say the key parts of the email writing, very necessary to have and to include in your mail writing. Next is main body. Now main body focuses on mainly three parts. First is introduction. In introduction, say for example, if you are posting a mail for any XYZ position, so in introductory you will be sharing the sentences like, hey, I have got the message, or I have got your information regarding XYZ vacancy or recruitment from so and so newspaper dated. I am interested for the same and would like to apply for the same vacancy. Then after it will be the matter in detail. In matter in detail, whatever subject you have mentioned, here already you have mentioned the important keywords in your subject. The same thing goes with the matter in detail. It will be in detailed part, that on what particular subject you are going to discuss the matter. Next is conclusion. In conclusion, you can add the sentences like waiting promptly for your reply, or waiting for your positivity or possible we can say recruitment process, or waiting for your positive response. So such type of sentences will be included in your conclusion, and these three points are very important in the main body of email writing. Next is closing. In closing portion, ending statement will be included like thanking you, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, XYZ. Next is attachment. See, now when the students are writing email, at that times attachment is not necessary. But actually if you have seen or if you have gone through some practical experiences of email writing, that means if you want to share any photographs, any, we can say the components or any attachments, then the facility is provided in actually when we are sharing the mail. You can send your CVs, right? Nowadays people are applying for the job with the help of email writing, and they are sending their attachments, their resume with the same process. Next we can have the discussion, not last but the least, that is signature line. Here the sender's name will be included. If you have gone through the email writing, then in the portion of email writing you can just have your fixed portion of signature line. If not, then what all points should be discussed that are already mentioned here, that is sender's name. Say for example, I am sending the mail, then my name, signature and other details of the contact. I can share my position, that on what position I am working on, and my we can say contact number. So this was all about in email writing. I hope that you have understood that what type of points and what important points should be included in email writing. Take care. Bye-bye.